Hi again everyone. So what I'm going to talk about today then is how I've got my car set up so I'm prepared for emergencies and also for some of the harsh weather that we've been getting in the UK recently. Right then, so just a few things that I carry in the car, in the front of the car, just basic stuff. Always got a water bottle in there, so I've got some amount of water. Nearly always got a brew in there. I carry this just about everywhere I go, especially in cold weather. Apart from the fact it's a lot cheaper to make your own brew before you leave home, these are great to refill up at coffee places and stuff, and it just keeps your brew warmer for a lot longer. Sunglasses, so I always keep my sunglasses in the car if I'm not wearing them. If you've got bright conditions, obviously that's handy. And a map, so something you don't see very often nowadays in people's cars are the old road atlases. Really handy bit of kit to have if you have a problem with your GPS or if there's an accident or something on the motorway. Yeah, you can use apps and stuff, but personally I'd like to have a paper map there as well, just so I can plan routes and divert myself around any problems. Going on to the right hand side then, in the side here, apart from the normal sort of bits and pieces like demister cloths and all that, I've always got a pair of gloves and an ice scraper. So this has got heated windows and all that, but in case I need to kind of leave in a bit of a hurry, you don't want to wait a couple of minutes for the ice to start melting. I've got an actual defroster thing there as well. And something you always need nowadays is the old face coverings. Okay, so not so much of an emergency thing, but you can't go into a shop or anything without face covering, can you? So I've always got a packet of face coverings in there as well. So that's just the basic stuff. Also I've got some emergency stuff. So in my pockets I always carry my keys, obviously, when I'm in my car, and permanently attached to my keys is a CRKT rescue tool. So it's got a seatbelt cutter on it, so if any reason I was trapped in my car and the seatbelt had locked off, then I've got that as an emergency tool in my pocket at all times. But I've also got this in my car, so this is another rescue tool, and basically it's attached to the sun visor there. You just undo the velcro, pull it down, and on the tip of it you've got a glass breaker, and then you've got a seatbelt cutter there, and that's really sharp, that. So if for some reason you was in an accident, you slid off the road, maybe gone into a river, and the car started to fill up with water, or you just get caught out with flooding or something, and basically you just use that, smash the glass, and if you have a problem with your seatbelt, you've got a seatbelt cutter there as well. So quite a nice little safety tool there, and a good lifesaver. Another thing I've got then, on the back of this chair here, is quite a decent med kit. So just pull that over. So again, if I was in an accident and I was trapped in the front of the car and I couldn't actually get out of the car because the structure of the car's been smashed up, I can actually open this whilst I'm sat here, open it fully up, and what I've got there is a trauma kit. So 2 Israeli bandages, I've got a tourniquet there, triangular bandage, whole load of siloons for light, emergency lighting. I've got some shears for accessing wounds. I've got a J tube for sorting out airways, and then there's a whole load of bandages and dressings down there as well. And this is all in a Helicon car kit, med kit. So with this then, if I needed to get it out of the car, it's not permanently attached, I just hooked over, and I've just grabbed that. So if someone else was in an accident, I could grab that, make my way over to him and start treating the casualties. So that's everything in the front. So what I'm going to cover next then is what's in the boot of my car, or as you Americans would call it, the trunk. This is what I have as my sort of EDC for my car, so everyday carry it. This is what goes in my car all the time. Opening it up then, going from left to right, first thing I've got is a one-man tent. So this is a good bit of shelter in addition to what's already packed in here. So this is my grab bag here. So that's fully packed, ready to go. That's got all the water and food I need in there. It's got 3 days worth of food, all the shelter and everything there, already packed, good to go. Okay, so next thing I've got is this bag. So inside a North Face bag, which has got really good weather protection, it's got like a rubberised finish to it, so if I needed to take it away from the car for some reason, it's got weather protection. I've got basically a change of clothes here, minus trousers. So I've actually got 2 pairs of socks, underwear, a jumper, and a t-shirt and a long sleeve top as well. So if for any reason I need to get changed into gear to kind of escape, go on the run or whatever, or just to change your clothes in case I got wet, then the whole change of clothes is there. Like I say, minus trousers. I don't see myself really changing my trousers. I know I've got underwear in there, but that's more for sort of long term in case I need to change them. Pair of boots, so decent pair of Aku outdoor boots. So there, if I need to get on my feet and start moving across ground over terrain for a distance, they're in there ready to go. Also got an army issue basher, so that's a shelter sheet or a tarp with the bungees on it and some cord as well. So that's just an additional bit of shelter in case I needed it. And in here I've got a whole load of extra food. So one thing that could be quite a viable thing to happen in the UK is you get stuck on the roads for, you know, overnight or something. And I've just got a whole load of tinned food and rations and brew kit and stuff in there. Loads of it, just in case I need to extend however long I was out for. And with that, I've got an extra big gas cartridge. I've got a gas cooker in the grab bag, so that's just to extend the capability of what's already in the bag. So that all fits in there. I'll just chuck that down to one side for a moment. So moving across to the right then, it's more the sort of car kit. I've got the digital tyre inflator there, jump leads, obviously I don't need to explain what these are for, and then I've just got a box full of bits and pieces basically, so this is just to keep all the smaller bits tidy. I've got a bag from the depths of hell. Any blokes watching this will know what I'm talking about. So basically I've got this IKEA bag. It's quite a heavy duty bag. If you've been hiking or something for the day, this is more for just like when I'm out on the hills and stuff. You've got a pair of wet muddy boots, you can just shove your boots in there and whoever else is with you as well to keep them from mucking up the back of your car. And it also just makes a handy sort of grab bag to shove anything in if you needed to. I've got the two obvious things that you need to take everywhere, paracord and black and nasty tape. Use them to fix and bodge just about anything in the world. And WD-40, so a little tin of that. That's obviously good for lubing stuff up and freeing stuff and things like that. Some wet wipes, so if you're working under the bonnet doing anything getting your hands dirty, just something to clean yourself with. And then other than that, it's all just the normal, what we call POL in the army, petrol lubricants, not petrol in this case, but things for your car, you know, so antifreeze, your oil, all your cleaning stuff, things like that. So that's mainly what's in the rest of the box there. On the right hand here then, the last thing is I've got a snow shovel. So that's just attached in with a little strap. It's a folding snow shovel and that just presses in and you extend it like so. And if you do get your car stuck in the snow or ice, then that's there to help you get out, or someone else. Okay, so that's just a secured wire strap there in the right to stop it from clanging around in the back. So that's the whole lot, not too complex, but some, you know, stuff that you might have a think about, things that could come in useful for you too. And with the weather we've had recently in the UK, and we're bound to get more of it, you know, some of this stuff does come in useful quite often, especially if you were involved in some sort of accident or the roads were blocked. So hopefully you've got something from this today. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you did like what you see, and I look forward to your comments in the comments section below. Cheers.